Is former President Ferdinand Marcos, Sr., correct in his decision to build the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant, and did his appeal to have it operated during the Aquino administration have lasting effects on the Philippines' energy situation today, especially with the very high cost of electricity bills? Let's take a step back to the 1970s when Ferdinand Marcos, Sr. envisioned the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant. The Philippines, like many countries, was facing a growing energy crisis. Marcos, seeing the benefits of nuclear energy, pursued building the plant with the hope of providing cheap, reliable energy for the future of the nation. It was a bold decision, one that was meant to propel the Philippines toward economic growth and self-sufficiency. But after the People Power Revolution in 1986, the country's political landscape shifted dramatically. When Corazon Aquino assumed the presidency, she inherited a nation with a nuclear power plant that had never been activated. And despite the fact that it was completed, Aquino's government decided against turning it on, citing safety concerns, especially after the Chernobyl disaster that year and the plant's controversial ties to the Marcos regime. The decision not to operate the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant has had long-lasting consequences. The Philippines continued to rely on imported fossil fuels like coal and oil, both of which remain vulnerable to global price fluctuations. As a result, the country's energy bills skyrocketed, making electricity one of the most expensive utilities in Southeast Asia. Now, let's consider South Korea's approach around the same time. While the Philippines decided to leave its nuclear power plant unused, South Korea pursued its nuclear energy program aggressively. Today, South Korea is one of the world's leading industrial nations, in large part due to its successful nuclear energy program, which allowed them to secure low-cost energy and fuel rapid economic development. Meanwhile, the Philippines missed a significant opportunity. Had the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant been activated, it could have provided the nation with a more stable and affordable energy source. Instead, Filipinos today face some of the highest electricity rates in the region. The failure to operationalize the plant is often viewed as one of the country's greatest missed opportunities. So, was Marcos, Sr. correct in his decision? While his approach was controversial, the reality is that nuclear power could have made the Philippines more energy independent and less vulnerable to fluctuating fuel prices. Unfortunately, the political environment following the Marcos era prevented the nation from capitalizing on that potential. As we look to the future, the Philippines still faces a major energy dilemma. Can we find solutions that offer sustainable and affordable power to the Filipino people? Or will the legacy of political decisions continue to shape our energy crisis? If you've learned something new today, or if you have thoughts on the matter, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to AngKampanero. Your support helps us continue bringing historical insights to light. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate everyone who takes the time to view this video. Let's continue exploring the truths and lessons from our past.